guys, so we're putting together everything we've been working on the last couple of weeks as far as sparring movement, moving that head. I want to put everything together and make sure that it flows and you guys really understand that. So let's do a quick review on what we've been doing. So get into that fighting stance for me. Let's work on those slips first. So slips are simply moving side to side, moving that head side to side. Now this is done more with the shoulders, okay? It's not just by leaning like this. I turn, okay? Again, slip, slip, okay? Slip, slip. Again, slip, slip. Notice how I'm pulling that head off the center line. I actually have this white line right here. Imagine that line is a punch, okay? And basically what has to happen is my head can't be on that line. I move to the side, I move my head to the other side, just a little bit. Doesn't have to be this far off center line. Just enough that you're not gonna get hit by that. Okay, let's practice a little more on those slips. And it doesn't matter which way you slip first. You know, I can slip to the right, I can slip to the left, I can go back to the left and back to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left. Okay, I want you guys to practice that about 1 more minute, and then we're gonna come back, review our bob and weaves, and then move on to a new drum. Okay, 1 minute of practice, go. Okay, so to review that bob and weave, we still got that line. Imagine that line is like a rope, okay? And it's going, you know, about ear level. So all you have to do is duck your head under that rope, duck under that rope. You know, making that U shape. This is done with the legs. Look how those legs are bent, okay? It's not done from the back or the waist like this, okay? That's gonna get you hit. Again, legs. See how my eyes are forwards the whole time? If you go under, you can't see, and then when you do pop up, you know, there might be something waiting for you, like a punch or a kick. Okay, you're gonna review the bob and weave just for 1 minute, come back, and we're gonna put it all together. Okay guys, begin. So we're gonna put this together in somewhat of a combo for right now. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go slip, slip, bob and weave, bob and weave. Okay, again, it doesn't matter which direction you start. If I start to the right with my slip, I'll go to the left, then I'll go to the right, and I'll go to the left, okay? Again, slip, slip, bob and weave, bob and weave. Okay, again, slip, slip, bob, bob, and let's go. Slip, slip, bob and weave, bob and weave. Okay, so I want you to practice that combo. Slip, slip, bob and weave, bob and weave. Practice that for about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna do some counterattacks off that. Okay guys, get going. Okay guys, so here's where it can get a little tricky, so make sure to give me your full focus on this. We're gonna add those counterattacks now. Now we wanna make these counterattacks something you don't even think about. Okay, in sparring, you know, you automatically slip and you're coming back with a counterattack. Getting out of the way is good, but it doesn't really do anything unless you capitalize on it. Getting out of the way, you gotta hit back. Okay, that's the whole point of it. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, and again, it doesn't matter which direction you slip first. I'm gonna go to the right first, so it might make it easier for you guys to follow along and do that. So I'm gonna slip to the right, punch, reverse punch. I'm gonna slip to the left, hook punch. Okay, now I'm gonna bob and weave to the right, punch, bob and weave to the left, hook punch. Okay, and that's gonna be our combo. So let's do that again. Slip right, punch right. Slip left, hook left. Bob and weave right, punch right. Bob and weave left, hook left. Okay, again, let me turn around backwards for this one. Okay, so again, we're gonna slip right, punch right. Okay, slip left, hook left. Bob and weave right, punch right. Bob and weave left, hook left. Okay, let's do it a few more times together, you guys. Okay, again, slip right, punch right. Slip left, hook left. Bob and weave right, punch right. Bob and weave left, hook left. Hopefully you guys are getting it. We can go a little faster now. Okay, this time I'm not gonna say the moves, I'm just gonna do them. Okay, follow along, okay? Make sure you're breathing. A couple more. Practice for 3 more minutes. Get that down, make sure it's smooth, make sure it flows, and then come back and move on to the next drill. Begin. So our next drill is simply going to be shadow boxing or shadow sparring using these techniques. What you got to do is imagine that you're fighting, you're sparring against an opponent. Okay, we're only going to use these 4 techniques: the slip right, slip left, bob and weave right, bob and weave left, and we want to finish with a counter on each one. Okay, so you're in your fighting stance, you're moving your feet, and just imagine an attack comes. How are you going to deal with that attack? Slip, punch, bob, hook. You're moving around, bob, hook. And sometimes you might just dodge. You don't always counterattack. If it's not, if the situation isn't right, you don't have to counterattack. You only want to counterattack when it's, the situation is set up for you. If your partner's a little too far away, it doesn't make sense to waste that move and counterattack. Only do it when it's in your favor. Okay, so again, sometimes, you might just move the head, you might just slip, you might just bob and weave. Move around. And that's what it's gonna look like, you guys. Okay, do a little bit of shadow boxing. I want you to do 3 2-minute rounds. Okay, so do 2 minutes, take a little break, catch your breath, and then do 2 additional rounds after that. Okay, so we're doing 3 2-minute rounds of shadow boxing. Okay, guys, get started. Okay, my intermediate belts, my orange, green, and green 1 belts. We're going to be doing a review of your self-defenses. Then we're going to go over your highest self-defense. We're just going to go over it real quick. I'm going to give you guys a brief explanation. If you want a more detailed breakdown of the self-defense, we're going to include some links below so you guys can follow that link to a video of your self-defense, and it breaks it down a little bit more. I'm just going to kind of assume you guys know it. But again, if you don't follow the link, practice that a little bit extra today, okay? Well, let's start with the review. So self-defense number 1 is against the chokehold. So we're gonna start with a grab, step back, push away, front kick, elbow smash. Yeah! Okay, let's do that one more time. This time, do it on your own. Number 1, chokehold. Go. Okay, guys, very good. Let's do number 2, double lapel grab. We're gonna start with a clap, step back, chop, ridge hand, uppercut, front kick, shove. Yeah! Make sure you land in front in a fighting stance. Okay, so I want to see you guys do number 2 now on your own. Okay, and go. Okay, guys, very good. Now let's do self-defense number 3. What I want you to actually do is get close to a wall, and we're going to start this one a little differently. I actually want you to turn sideways like this. Look how my left side is close to the wall. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start with our hands on our knees. We're going to start double hammer fist, grab, pull, palm strike. And the reason I have you facing sideways is because I want you to finish by facing the wall. Okay, a lot of people won't shift and turn on this. This is going to force you guys to face the wall when you do this. Okay? So again, hands on the knees. We're going to start with that left leg, steps back, double hammer fist, grab, pull, turn, palm strike. You want to end up facing the back wall. Okay, let's do that one more time. Again, hands on the knees, step back, double hammer fist, grab, pull, turn towards the back wall, palm strike. Okay, so my orange belts, that is your highest self-defense. Again, if you don't know it, and I went a little too fast, follow the link. And what I want you to do is practice, you have 3 self-defenses to do. Okay, I want you to practice those. You're going to do 5 rounds of that. That means you're going to do 1 through 3, 5 times, and then you guys are done with class for today. Okay, orange belts, get going. Green and green 1 belt, let's work on number 4 real quick. Now, we're gonna use the wall again, and I like using the wall for this self-defense is because the wall kind of acts like you're a attacker. Okay, this will give you something to aim for. Just be careful, don't actually hit the wall. So, number 4, chin down. We wanna prevent that choke from getting any tighter. Grab. Okay, we're gonna step out, elbow. Now, actually tap the wall. This will let you know that you've gone far enough with your elbow. Now from here, you're gonna hit lightly with the hammer fist, poke. Okay, so this gives you 3 targets. You wanna tap lightly, elbow, hammer fist, eye poke. Now you're gonna grab, stick the hip out, twist down, and punch. Okay, let's do that one more time. Okay, so again, backs against the wall, chin down, grab, step out, elbow, hammer fist, eye poke, grab, flip, and punch. Okay, my green belts, you know what to do? You're gonna practice your self-defenses 1 through 4. You have to do 5 rounds of that. Okay, if you need help, follow the link for the video. Green 1 belts, number 5, rear shoulder grab. We're gonna start that wall again. Again, this wall acts like our attacker. Okay, so I wanna step away from the wall. If I step towards the wall, I have no room, so I gotta step away. I step away, knife and middle block. Notice how I stepped forward with my left leg. Left leg steps forward, knife middle block. Now we have a nice little target. Don't kick the wall too hard, just tap it. Side kick. Now when you come down, your left hand's gonna go first. You do a palm strike, scratch with the right hand. And that's self-defense number 5, rear shoulder grab. Let's do that again, okay? We step away from the wall. Side kick, tiger claw left, tiger claw right, and shot. Okay, my green 1 belts, hopefully you guys know what to do by this point. You gotta do 5 rounds. You have 5 self-defenses to do, 1 through 5, and do that 5 times. Again, if you need help, follow the link, and then study that video, and hopefully you guys can do that self-defense by that point. Okay? Get going, green 1 belts.